The Ottoman Turks came from Central Asia and settled in Asia Minor. Their name derives from the ruler Osman, who ruled until 1326. At some point, the Ottomans converted to Islam. In 1299, Osman founded the Ottoman Empire, which would expand over 3 continents over the following centuries. The Ottomans were well established militarily and soon pushed westward, conquering several territories. However, in 1402, their advance was halted. The Mongol ruler Tamerlane defeated and captured Sultan Bayezid I at the Battle of Ankara. This event had significant consequences, including the survival of what remained of the Eastern Roman Empire, which lasted for another 50 years. Having overcome the serious defeat at Ankara, the Ottomans resumed their campaigns of conquest. The Eastern Roman emperors appealed in vain to the European states for help, but without success, as many countries were caught up in their own internal problems or conflicts between themselves, such as the 100 Years' War between France and England. The last Roman emperor to defend Constantinople was Constantine XI. So in 1453, the Turkish Sultan Mehmed II besieged Constantinople using powerful cannons made by a Hungarian engineer. The cannons helped to bring down the city walls, but the Romans put up a stubborn resistance for a while. But in May 1453, Constantinople fell to the Ottomans and the city was renamed Istanbul. Istanbul became the capital of an ever-expanding empire, and Ottoman expansion continued unabated into the 1500s. In fact, during this period the Turks conquered various territories including the Kingdom of Hungary. And one of the most brilliant sultans of the time was certainly Suleiman the Magnificent. Over time, many territories from vassal states became an integral part of the Ottoman Empire. The Ottoman advance seemed unstoppable, yet it was in 1529 that the Turks suffered their first major defeat. In fact, Vienna put up a strenuous resistance and withstood the siege of Suleiman the Magnificent, who failed to conquer the city. Vienna proved to be an impregnable bulwark even in 1683, the year in which the Turks, at their peak, attempted a second time to take the city, a conquest that would allow the Ottoman Empire to advance into the heart of Europe. 1683 was a decisive year. In fact, the second defeat at Vienna marked the beginning of the decline of the Ottoman Empire, which would fall following its defeat in the First World War. And in 1922 it was divided into many territories, and the following year the Republic of Turkey was born. The most famous and important capital of the Ottoman Empire was Istanbul. The Janissaries were soldiers of Christian or non-Muslim origin who underwent rigorous training and were the strongest troops of the Ottoman Empire. Venice was often in conflict with the Ottomans for control of the Mediterranean and participated in the Holy League that defeated the Turks at the Battle of Lepanto in 1571. The Ottoman conquest of Constantinople forced Europeans to find new routes to reach the Far East, and this helped to give a decisive boost to the discovery of America.